Bachelor Clayton Echard undergoes controversial medical treatment. May 26, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Bachelor Clayton Echard is revealing more details on a controversial medical treatment he underwent recently. He admits he didn't know what to expect and has been skeptical about the entire process. The treatment he underwent didn't even take place in the United States. Clayton traveled to Mexico for the procedure. What did he have done, and how is he doing now? Keep reading to get all the details. Bachelor Clayton Echard shares controversial medical procedure. Bachelor Clayton Echard shares a controversial medical procedure he had done. He went to social media to share what he did and the reasons behind it. When he first decided to have the procedure done, Clayton made a TikTok to talk about it. A month ago, he made the 4-hour trip from Arizona to Mexico to get a procedure done that would hopefully give him some relief from chronic knee pain. He has suffered from the pain since he was 21 years old. It even kept him from doing things he loves, including working on his dance moves. Clayton decided to give stem cell replacement therapy a chance to see if it would help. He underwent mesenchymal stem cell plus PRP. Echard shared that physicians gave him an IV infusion of 300 million mesenchymal stem cells and localized injections of 50 million mesenchymal stem cells into each knee. He said the procedure to have it done was not painful. It took only 40 minutes to do injections in both knees and have a systemic IV drip. Echard wasn't allowed to work out for 2 weeks following the treatment. 4 days post-op, he shared that he was feeling pretty good. Now it's been a month since having the treatment, and he's sharing if it has helped at all. Did the treatment work? Bachelor Clayton Echard underwent stem cell therapy in Mexico a month ago. Now, he's sharing an update on how he's doing. He went to social media to share a video of himself trying to do squats. There is a before and after the procedure. Clayton said, "Pain has subsided to where I would give the pain a score of 5 in intensity, which is down from the 9 that I would have given it before I did the treatment. To me, this is a substantial win. For having knee pain since I was 22, I was skeptical this could work, but it appears to be doing so. It sounds like the procedure has been a success so far." He told fans that next he has a 3-month follow-up. Things seem to finally be going right for Clayton Echard. The former Bachelor recently shared that the woman who accused him of impregnating her has been indicted. Justice is finally being served, and Clayton, along with the rest of the men she hurt, can move on with their lives. It was more than a year of torture for Clayton as he defended himself against her lies. She faked a pregnancy and then a pregnancy loss. However, now she's paying for her crimes. What do you think about Clayton undergoing stem cell therapy? Do you know anyone who has had it done? Stay tuned for more updates on all your Bachelor Nation favorites. Echard undergoes controversial medical treatment. What he's not telling fans. Chapter 1. The secret that shocked Bachelor Nation. Clayton Echard, the former Bachelor who captured hearts and stirred controversy in equal measure during his dramatic season, has found himself in the spotlight once again. But this time, it's not about roses or broken hearts. Bachelor Nation is reeling from a new revelation. Clayton has reportedly undergone a highly controversial medical treatment that has fans asking why now, why this, and what is he hiding? Insiders say Clayton has been keeping something huge under wraps. There's a reason he disappeared from social media for nearly 2 weeks, one anonymous source shared. What he was going through wasn't just personal, it was medical, and not everyone in his circle supported his decision. The 31-year-old former football player and reality TV star has always portrayed himself as health-conscious and fit, but this new chapter has turned his image upside down. What could be so controversial that even his friends were split on it? Chapter 2. Vanishing Act. The story begins with Clayton's sudden and unexplained absence from the internet. Fans noticed when his usual fitness posts, mental health updates, and dog pictures came to an abrupt halt. No Instagram stories, no TikToks, not even a retweet. I messaged him a few times, a fellow contestant from his Bachelor season said. At first, I thought maybe he needed a break, but when he didn't even respond to birthday texts, I knew something was up. That something was a trip to an exclusive clinic in Mexico. The clinic, known for its unconventional treatments, is beloved by celebrities and loathed by mainstream medical professionals. According to a source close to Clayton, he checked in under an alias and remained in the facility for 6 days undergoing a battery of experimental therapies. Chapter 3. Inside the facility. So, what exactly is this clinic? It's called Centro Vitalidad, an elusive wellness center located in Tulum, specializing in cellular rejuvenation, holistic detox, and most controversially, stem cell infusions and ozone therapy. These treatments are banned or heavily restricted in the U.S. due to questions around safety and ethics. But at Centro Vitalidad, they're routine. He was desperate, says a former patient who claims she saw Clayton in the waiting area. He wasn't limping or anything, but he looked tired, like emotionally drained. According to leaked documents, Clayton underwent intravenous stem cell therapy combined with ozone blood transfusions, a combination that promises increased vitality, mental clarity, and hormonal rebalancing. But experts warn that the science is far from settled. He's playing with fire, said Dr. Lena Hathaway, a regenerative medicine researcher. Stem cells can help in very specific situations, but the way these clinics operate, it's the Wild West. There's no oversight, no guarantee. Chapter 4. Why Clayton Did It. Sources say Clayton's motivation wasn't vanity, it was mental health. He's been struggling since the backlash from his season, said one close friend. He tried therapy, medication, meditation. Nothing worked long-term. He told me this was his last resort. He needed to feel alive again. Clayton has spoken openly in the past about his battle with anxiety and intrusive thoughts. During and after his Bachelor run, the scrutiny over how he handled the final 3 women, Susie Evans, Gabby Windey, and Rachel Recchia, nearly broke him. This wasn't about six-pack abs, the friend emphasized. This was about survival. But did it help? That's where the story gets murky. Chapter 5. The Results and the Fallout. Just 4 days after his treatment concluded, Clayton returned to Instagram with a cryptic post. Sometimes healing means trusting the unknown. I'll share more when I'm ready. #NewChapter. The response was immediate and divided. While many fans flooded the comments with heart emojis and messages of support, others weren't so kind. Are you seriously endorsing quack science? One follower wrote. Clayton, I love you, but stem cells? Really? Then came the headlines. Bachelor's Clayton Echard linked to controversial Mexican clinic. Page 6. Stem cell scandal rocks Bachelor Nation. The Daily Mail. TV star or test subject? TMs. The backlash intensified when a whistleblower, allegedly a former nurse at Centro Vitalidad, claimed that Clayton was treated with an unapproved neural stimulant during his stay. The clinic has denied the allegation. Chapter 6. Bachelor Nation reacts. As the news spread, members of Bachelor Nation began weighing in. Gabby Windey, his former flame and co-lead of The Bachelorette, told her podcast listeners, I hope he's okay, but I don't love that he's promoting something so risky. Rachel Recchia was more blunt in a TikTok comment that quickly went viral. Y'all defend him until someone ends up in a coma. Susie Evans, his ex-girlfriend and biggest supporter post-show, took a different tone. Clayton has always tried to do the right thing, even when he messes up. If this helped him, I'm happy for him, but I wish he'd been more transparent. Even Jesse Palmer, host of The Bachelor, addressed it during an Instagram Live. It's not my place to comment on Clayton's health decisions, he said carefully. But I do believe in evidence-based medicine. Chapter 7. What Clayton Says Now. Facing growing scrutiny, Clayton finally opened up during a YouTube livestream titled My Truth. Looking visibly emotional, he explained, "I didn't do this to be edgy or make headlines. I did this because I was scared. I didn't recognize myself anymore. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't think clearly. I was spiraling and traditional methods didn't work." He confirmed the treatments but denied taking any banned substances. "I wasn't injected with anything experimental. Everything was legal where I was treated. I went there hoping to feel better, and I do. But I'm not telling anyone to follow in my footsteps. Do your research. Make your own decisions." But was that enough? Chapter 8. Influencer Culture and Dangerous Trends. As more reality stars chase mental and physical optimization, some critics worry Clayton's story sets a dangerous precedent. "Clayton has a young fan base," said mental health advocate Dr. Miriam Cho. "When he tries something so extreme, no matter how well-intentioned, it sends a message that normal treatments aren't good enough." There's also concern that more Bachelor alums could be tempted to follow suit. A Reddit thread claiming that another male contestant has already booked an appointment at Centro Vitalidad is gaining traction. Chapter 9. The Redemption Arc. Despite the backlash, Clayton's following has actually grown by 150,000 in the last month, and he's now teasing a new project, a documentary titled Unfiltered: My Battle for Peace. In a trailer posted to Instagram, he's seen walking barefoot on a beach, staring at lab files, and talking about the cost of vulnerability. So, is this just another attempt at rebranding, or is Clayton genuinely trying to open a dialogue around men's mental health? Only time will tell, but what's clear is this: Clayton Echard is no longer just a former bachelor. He's now the face of one of reality TV's most controversial wellness stories. Chapter 10. What's next for Clayton? As Bachelor Nation continues to argue, support, and dissect every frame of Clayton's videos, the man himself says he's taking a step back, again. "I'm not running away," he posted last week. "I'm just healing, one day at a time." Rumors are already swirling about a possible book deal, an appearance on Special Forces Season 4, or even a guest spot on The Golden Bachelorette. And yet, beneath the headlines, the hashtags, and the controversy, there's still a guy who once just wanted to find love. Will fans forgive him? Will the public embrace his new journey? Or will this medical gamble cost him everything? Whatever happens next, Clayton Echard's story is far from over.